did you grow up?
I grew up in Cleveland, Mississippi, a small town about an hour and 45 minutes south.
Tell us about your years in high school.
I went to Cleveland High School, which is a small high school in Cleveland, Mississippi. I was an honor student, did a little track. That's why I got exposed to being a teacher. My favorite teacher was actually the algebra teacher. So I kind of followed in her footsteps a little bit.
What was a pivotal moment in your teenage years?
Ooh, teenage years. Probably was when I started visiting colleges and realized there was something after high school because my mom didn't go to college. And I wasn't exposed to that lifestyle or that opportunity until I started visiting colleges and realizing, okay, there's something left after high school that will allow me to make some money. So I think that was the change in my life.
Tell us about your college experience.
Well, I went to Delta State, which is also in Cleveland. I had fun there. The professors knew my mom, so I had to stay out of trouble. And I would say they were very welcoming. They were very helpful. It was a small community, but they had high expectations for us. Like, I had to meet the expectations of my professors because they knew my mom, because she worked in the community.
How did you choose the college that you attended?
Well, actually, my mom had just had my baby sister. So when I was 18, she had the baby girl. So I decided to stay home to help. And I ended up at Delta State. My first choice was going to be Jackson State, but I stayed home.
What led you to become a teacher?
Well, I could probably say a little bit was my favorite teacher, who was an algebra teacher at Cleveland High School. And when I was in middle school, I struggled with math, believe it or not. I struggled with math. And so I decided I need to go back to teaching and help other students. In my area, the students scored low on their scores because we had like predominantly black schools, and you know, it's a difference in those schools and they need a lot of help. So that's what I wanted to do. I feel like me failing in middle school, that was also occurring when I graduated from Delta State. So I decided, okay, let's try teaching, and I've been doing it ever since.
What's something outside of school that you're passionate about?
I enjoy going to church and spending time with my family. I don't have like favorite hobbies yet. I'm 40 plus and I haven't gained a hobby. I like different things. So right now it's the kids and church.
Tell us something that you've always dreamed about doing, something on your bucket list.
Going back to school is something I've been dreaming about since I got to DeSoto County, which was about, I'm gonna say 11 years ago maybe. And so I've applied and I got accepted. So hopefully within a year I'll be back in school being able to be a math coach or something of that nature.
What's something students might not know about you?
Most students don't know that I actually come from an area that we used to call the projects. I grew up in a single-parent home who struggled, just like most of their parents may be doing now. However, my mom made me go to college, and she said, you know, you don't have an option. You have to have a life better than mine. So I think if more kids knew that about some of us, that we, you know, came from struggling families also, and we still, you know, pursued higher degrees and went to college, and that they would see that that could be done and they may make better choices. So, yes.
What's something that you love about this school?
Ooh, I love the fact when I came to Horn Lake, everyone was very welcoming, starting with Mr. Orr. When I decided to interview, I was very nervous, wasn't sure if I would get the job, but Mr. Orr offered me the job, and ever since I've had opportunities of growth. I have improved my teaching skills. I have become like friends with some of the people I work with because I've been here a few years now. I enjoy the atmosphere. I love the fact that we are always working on getting better here.